What's up, you geeks? What's up, you nerds? This is Geek in the motherfucking sheets. And we got your host, of course, the bad guy himself, Kenny. I got D Funky. That's what threw me off. I looked at it, I said, wait, it's a D Funky.
D Funky is crazy.
D Funky Kenny.
Let me go ahead and change that real quick. We're going to go ahead and redo that.
That's his wrestler name.
And the thing was, I literally typed my name in there. Somehow Damone's name came up still. Okay, there we go. Start it all over again.
Yeah, that's Damone's
Take
name.
two. What's up, you geeks? What's up, you nerds? This is Geek in the motherfucking sheets. And we got your host, of course, the bad guy himself, Kenny. And to my right, we have Joby-Wan Kenobi.
Boom, boom, boom.
And underneath
Double chalk, jugger, jugger.
And underneath me, we have Jaleel, a.k.a. Himothy, a.k.a. I forgot the name you had.
Wohem Pie.
Wohem Pie, that's what it was. Wohem Pie. And now he is calling himself, what does it say?
Saint Star Killer. Saint Star Killer. Y'all gonna respect my name, bro.
I thought that was supposed to be a stutter, like Star Killer.
All right, hold on.
Wait a minute.
I know I stuttered earlier, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Our special guest, Star Killer.
We're not doing that tonight. Mm-mm.
All right, we're gonna get into it though. We're gonna start off with the review corner. So, is there something you've seen recently, maybe read, played, heard about, anything that you want to review? It can be good, it can be bad. That's the good thing about review corner. I'm gonna give y'all as much time as y'all want. Go ahead, give us your reviews. We're gonna start with Joe.
All right, so I've always been an avid hater of the Monster Hunter series, but this time I decided to really give it a shot, and I'm really enjoying it. And I highly recommend purchasing this item. I've also been watching the show From, which
good show.
I started it yesterday, and I'm on season 3. So,
oh wow,
golly.
Yeah, it's one.
I haven't done anything besides watch it.
It's one of those shows like it just
can't
pisses you off because you're like, bruh, if they just come together and just talked about what they found, that'd be fine.
Bro, I can't stop watching this. I'm not a big horror person, as we all know. So like, I didn't think I was actually gonna give it a shot, but someone recommended it. I was like, yeah, I'll watch the first episode. I got maybe halfway through the first episode and was like, yeah, I'm locked in.
Yeah, that's a good show.
It did scare the fuck out of me a couple times though, so I mean, I can't really I have the season finale that I have to watch tonight, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it if I'm being honest.
He said not before bed.
And then my last review, I'd have to go with Violet Myers. She's been doing it pretty good for me lately.
Oh, wrong.
Not Violet Myers.
I mean, shout out Violet, but
I was say, yeah. If you ever want to come on the show, I know you're an anime. So are we. Come on the show.
You know,
I want
Geek in the Sheets.
I want the Woe Senpai girl to come on here. Just so she can see my name.
Listen, Violet Myers, you come on the show, and we can have Geek in the Sheets. You can be in my sheets. Just saying that we can really do.
You could be my Discord kitten.
I was saying, look, just saying to make you purr. Just saying. We can talk about anime, talk about all the stuff you want to talk about.
Whatever you want to,
I
shout.
can do absolutely nothing that those other men give you, but I will be satisfied.
I mean, you can't come during this month because April 1st. I can be a bad boy again,
Did you say you can't come this month?
No, I can't.
Is that why you're wearing that condom?
What?
Damn it. Damn it.
Anyway,
Jaleel, what you got for us?
So
what you want to recommend?
I have a hot take that this might lead into another conversation that we could probably do like in the bad guy chat. But I think I've been watching I watched two really, really good Anthony Mackie movies.
Okay.
Elevation, and it's called If You Were Last. So If You Were Last is about them being stranded off into space. They're basically stranded there and they're trying to get back. I give that movie a 9 out of 10. It's a good example of opposites attract. And then Elevation is basically he's trying to get some type of medicine to save his son, but there's these like alien invasion type it's like an alien invasion type movie, and he's on this quest with basically the person that got his wife killed, and it's like a whole. It's like a whole basically they're making up becoming friends and realizing why things went the way they did while they're trying to save his son. But I realized I don't I think Anthony Mackie needs to be in some of the GOAT conversations because his range is insane. All right.
I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not mad at that at all. I mean, I would put him in a GOAT conversation. I feel like he's in the underrated section. I think another thing with him too is he just got big, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
Yes,
Because he's
did.
been in a lot of bullshit movies where he was playing like random characters.
What now? I would say in early
Random characters. He was the main bad guy in 8 Mile.
Again, random characters.
I was saying,
That's
Joe,
not
that
a
was
random
a
character.
terrible
No.
argument.
It was random. Like, he
Hey,
was,
Joe, that was a
random.
horrible argument. Now look, beginning of Anthony Mackie's career, yes, he was in a bunch of what does Shannon Sharp say, bull jive, okay, a bunch of that. But I think once he became Falcon, I don't think he's missed ever since he became Falcon.
I think, but the thing is, like, there were some roles before that were good too. It's just the fact that, like, so he played, like, he's one of the people, like, I feel like he didn't turn down roles for a while. He was just playing anybody. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
remember he was on Black Mirror playing. He had a whole boyfriend.
Let's not.
Oh my God!
We're not gonna talk. We're not gonna talk about that
was
because
him.
I was like
He
Anthony
was
Mackie.
doing
I was like, I knew what
random
was going on
scenes.
there.
You didn't even need to say which episode. I knew exactly where you were going.
Yeah, like, you got
I
that.
did
You
exactly
got.
not
that
realize
was.
that was him.
You
That
ever
was.
seen The Man? You ever seen the movie The Man where he's playing? His character's name was Booty. He was like a drug dealer named Booty.
Oh, I was thinking
Booty?
She's the
Oh,
Man. I
no.
was like, what?
No, he's, like I said, he's been in some random movies.
I think it's called
bro.
Design Survivor or something like that.
He played Tupac. He played Tupac.
He kind of looked like him a little bit when they said, I'm like, he resembles him a little bit.
I'm Tupac.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, man, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro. I mean, that movie. The movie he got with Damson and Sidris was amazing. That what is it? Armored something, bro. It's on Netflix. That was a really good movie. That's where I was like, hey, he going crazy in this movie. But he can play a villain really well. But I think he needs to be talked about more. I do agree. Maybe we should say underrated. I agree.
I was gonna say I put him in underrated, like, because the people like that people talk about the GOAT conversation. It's hard to beat them. It's hard to beat.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Denzel, Will Smith.
I'm mad you just
Forrest
slipped
Whitaker.
that.
You said who?
Jake Gyllenhaal. They're quiet. Like, bro, I heard you.
Yeah, tell me he's not in a GOAT conversation.
No, Jake Gyllenhaal does not have a lot of bad movies from what I've seen. I've seen a lot of.
He has no bad movies.
Yeah.
Huh?
He has no bad movies.
Roadhouse is a bad movie. Let's be real.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Roadhouse is a bad movie.
Roadhouse is a bad movie. I enjoyed it.
Roadhouse
is like the first Venom movie. It's a bad movie, but I enjoyed it.
Let's dial it back.
Then how do we know it's a bad movie if you enjoyed it?
You can it can be bad and you still enjoy it. You can have a bad game. You're like, okay, this thing ain't talking about shit. But I was like, hey, look, I still have fun playing it. There's some movies you have that are guilty pleasure. Some video games that you play, you're like,
my guilty pleasure.
Still enjoy it.
See, I got crucified for saying it on the podcast, but my guilty pleasure was the Avatar: The Last Airbender game. That was based on the movie.
Oh, the game.
I enjoyed it. I thought
that
it was
good. The Korra one's good too.
I didn't know Korra had a game. I did not know that.
And that's why you're weak.
Well, Kenny got a picture with Trish Stratus and you didn't.
I'm in the picture next to him.
No, you're not.
Yeah, he's in that picture, but he ain't got a solo picture with him.
Oh yeah.
Did you didn't get a solo picture, bro.
I am your tribal chief.
Who took that picture? Who used her phone to take that picture? Who did she hand her phone to?
Listen.
Yeah, she said, "Here, slave," and then you didn't.
No. She said, "Here, if you want to look at my gallery, you can." Wink.
That's what she said.
You ain't gotta lie.
She said no. She said no. Take my phone, you cuck. And then she was like, "Take my picture."
That's what she said.
And then she just
listen. I'm not gonna lie.
She took my face, and then she just went like, right.
This might be TMI, but I would cuck in that situation. I would have watched.
I want to be like American Psycho with a point like. You ever see that meme? He's point like.
I would have had a glass of Pepsi on the rocks and just watched.
A glass of Pepsi on the rocks.
Joe, what does that even mean, bro?
You trying to make Pepsi with ice sound?
I don't say he trying to make it sound
bougie.
fancy.
You said a glass of Pepsi on
He
the
gonna,
rocks.
like Kenny, he gonna hit this before he drink it. He gonna like, no, it's Pepsi, bro.
You gotta hold it.
It's one of them crazy straws. He's like,
He gonna hit
glasses.
like it's Pepsi, bro. Just drink it. Shut up. Bro, that is crazy. But, other than that, I've been I don't get really. Oh, Embers is a manga I've been reading. That's really good. It's a soccer manga. Joe, do not say anything because it's great.
hey, no, for real though, like, has there been a bad sports manga or anime? Is there a bad one? I was gonna say because all the ones I've seen have been good.
I'm gonna be real. So, I personally don't like volleyball at all, but
I haven't seen that one.
I watched a little bit of Haiku. It's fairly interesting.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
have you guys
the
watched
ones I've seen have been good. Like I've seen a basketball one. I've seen a
Kudo Basket, I think.
It's something weird like that. Yeah, I saw the basketball
pretty
one.
solid.
Excuse me, boxing.
Yep. Hippo no. I don't know how to. Yeah, that. Hey, listen.
Yeah,
Start doing this. You might as well just
listen. Rising Impact fucking.
It was good for no reason. That was good for no reason. I was like, bro, why am I hyped about a golfing anime?
No, seriously, that oh my god. I recommend that to probably 10 people and every single person was like, holy fuck, that was way better than I was expecting.
Right? Cause like, bro, he's swinging it like you thought he about to like some energy blast was coming out when he's swinging. I'm like, golly.
No, you know, the guy that really got me was the one that was putting, where he would just like control where it was going with his putts.
That was some BS though. Let's be real. I didn't know.
It was some bullshit, but all of it was bullshit. This kid was like 6 years old.
Bro, he's hitting it from like, bro, it was crazy, bro. Like, I do suggest Rising Impact. If you have not seen Rising Impact, watch it. You are going to be on the edge of your seat.
How many seasons is it?
Anime. Just one.
I think
right
two. No, a second season came out.
When?
A few months ago.
Oh,
fucking fake fan.
I didn't know that.
He said I suggested. I just haven't seen it.
I didn't know about the second season. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Well, you got a job to do tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna start watching it. I'm all caught up, so then I'm also gonna get back to Game of Thrones. So I'm all caught up with everything. But
God, you're still not done with Game of Thrones?
A lot has been coming out. Okay? All right, a lot.
Why don't we do these things in chronological order? Where Game of Thrones you're fucking 10 years behind on. So,
well, all I got to say to that is, I'm handsome. There's my response.
He's just gonna get you every time.
Are you at least halfway through it yet?
I'm on season 3.
Oh my god.
The thing is, I'm. It's like, look, I like it. I really do like it. It's just I've just been watching other stuff to catch up because I literally binged season 2. I binged it and did not watch anything for a while.
I'm proud of you.
Season 2,
for long, you were stuck on season 1 for a minute. I was like, please get past that.
It was tough. It was tough. The thing that just makes me laugh is like, bro, I just can't get over the fact that every time they ask like a simple question that requires a simple answer, it's never a simple answer. It's like, bro, how long until we do this? Well, if the dragon breathes this types of fire and then they come down from here, I'm like, bro, yes or no? Yes or no? What does this mean? What are we talking about right now? That is one of the things I hate about the show, but it's funny. But I'm gonna start I'll probably start season 3 after tomorrow because Reacher is like halfway through the season already, and then nothing else is really out. So I'll probably start.
Reacher's so good.
Reacher's very good. Also, been watching that. Watch Reacher, and then been reading a Wild Wild West style manga called The Marshall King. Very, very good. Highly suggested.
The Marshall King. I had to do it. I only got one recommendation. Now, remember when I bought that game system that I was hyping up so bad?
Oh my god, yeah, for 3 years.
Well, I got another one
My god.
because that one I broke that one. I broke it accidentally. I tried to add my Dreamcast games on there. It didn't work. So I went on the TikTok shop and I bought an X2 Plus game console is what I got. And it has the Dreamcast stuff on there. It don't have every game on there. I only got like maybe 8 or 9 games, but
How much was it?
it was $40. It was $40. And I got a deal on there. You know, you put the little your first time buyer. So I used that coupon on there. And it was on sale already. So I really spent like $20 on there. But
Wait, so what all does it have on it?
pretty much every game system from PS1 and back.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, so every game system from PS1 back, and then it also has PSP, Nintendo DS, and then it has Dreamcast on there.
Is it a handheld?
No, no, but you can play like handheld stuff on there. I'm not gonna do that. That shit
How the
looks
fuck do
nasty.
you
It
play
looks nasty when it's up on your big screen. I'm like, ugh. I tried it. My brother wanted to play Ready to Rumble real bad, and they had the Game Boy version of it, and it was on screen. That shit hurt my eyes so bad. I was like, turn this shit off.
the graphics is like that bad?
Well, for the game, because you're trying to play a handheld game on a
Oh, okay, yeah,
70-inch TV, so I was just like,
yeah,
yeah,
you
it
right.
hurt our eyes. But yeah, I was playing Bloody Roar. I don't know if y'all remember that game on the PlayStation 1. I was playing that. Crazy Taxi.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's my shit. There's a bunch of games I was playing. I was playing Super Punch Out on the Super Nintendo. Street Fighter. They got all the old Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, all that shit's on there. But I'm gonna get one. There's one I found out about where you can play PS2 games and you can do Xbox. I think it's regular Xbox and Xbox 360. And usually when they give you those little game sticks, they upload all the games to it. So I'm definitely getting that next. And those just like cost like maybe $40-$50. And you just think about paying $40-$50. You can play any game you want, like on that system.
That's lit.
Definitely doing that. But yeah, that's my recommendation. And my next recommendation is what we're going to talk about today, Daredevil. We are going to talk about just the first episode. How do we feel about the first episode?
I was hype as
That
shit.
so did not call it yesterday.
See, the
That
thing was when y'all were talking about that, I didn't know what y'all were talking about because y'all was like, "Ooh, somebody gonna die." And I was like, "What y'all talking about?"
no, because like so look, so
I know what the hell y'all talking about.
they had made an announcement. So I'll give you a little backstory about me and Kayon were talking like that. So they had made an announcement like maybe a week ago,
Oh yeah,
about a week or two.
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
By the way,
Someone died.
Wait, we've all seen it though, right? The first episode.
yeah, we've all seen it. I'm
Okay.
just saying for anybody
Yeah,
watching.
we're not peasants.
So we're not peasants.
I still gotta see the second episode myself. I was gonna watch.
What?
I was gonna watch it in the same night, but
How did you watch the first episode and not watch the second episode?
I just watched the first one because I was gonna do it for this podcast. And on top of that, my dad was talking about he just took a melatonin and he was getting tired, so we watched it together. And I said we'll watch it again after we record this episode.
Kenny, that is the weakest shit I think I've ever heard you say. You said my dad took a melatonin, so I couldn't watch Daredevil episode 2.
Well, we're watching it together.
Oh, look at this guy being a good son.
We're watching it together because
I
that's how
wish my parents were still married.
they ain't got nothing to do with my mom. It just be my
Made your dad care about you.
I was gonna say because like every now and then like we'll watch a show together or like me, my mom and dad watch a show together. You know, parents are married. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, they love me.
yeah. We'll say you know hang out. So yeah, some shows we'll watch together. Some shows I just watch on my own. Like I'm watching Fallout by myself.
Fire.
Yes, that shit's fire. I'm like that. I'm watching I'm taking my time on that because I'm enjoying it so much and I don't want to binge watch it. That one and And I'm watching Sopranos too because I know it's old. But
Sopranos is very good.
Hey,
yeah,
The
I'm
Sopranos.
on the final season and I'm watching that shit so slow because I'm like, damn, this show's almost over and I don't want to end it. I don't want to end it. I don't.
I might have to go back to watch that, bro. Sopranos was so good, bro.
This shit's
We have
it's fire.
I've never seen The Sopranos, but we have like the actual set from Sopranos in my work office. And after you're done with your shift, you get 2 beer coupons to go over and like get a drink.
Oh, that's
But it's like they have the actual functioning bar from the show.
Oh yeah, I fuck with that bar too.
Was it shot in Buffalo or something?
What?
Was it shot in Buffalo or something like that bar?
No, the dude that owns the building just has a lot of money and buys weird things.
So he decided to make it look like a replica of that bar, same bar.
No, it's the actual set.
Oh.
Like he bought the actual set of it.
Oh, I thought he was buying stuff that looked like it. It was like, hey, look.
No. He
He's
bought
like,
the actual set, but he also has like a bunch of like old Volkswagen vans that he just redid, and that's like what the lobby chairs are. There's just like vans parked around.
That's actually kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
It's cool, but it's also like kind of random as shit.
No, it's very random. Don't get me wrong. It's
Like that,
very
yeah,
random.
that's extremely random. Like I'd enjoy it, but in my head, I'd be like, yeah, this guy's
He said I could get some lobby chairs or I could get some vans.
I'd have been like, okay, let's not do the second part, but we can do you know, you don't got to be all weird, you know. But all right, yeah, Sopranos, that's good.
But
Anything else?
but with Daredevil, listen, Bullseye.
Whew.
That's all I can say. Just chef's kiss. That shit was fire.
Listen, you know what I love? Because I like to pay attention to like little things in
Me
shows.
too. I think about to say the same thing I was thinking.
Bro, the way him and Daredevil are literally fighting to their death, and suddenly you will see Bullseye throw something and kill a random person.
Bro,
When they were leaving the bar, and those 2 people were standing right by the door, and Daredevil got knocked into the wall. He just throws a knife at the girl straight to the head. She dies. He gets hit on. Daredevil starts hitting him again. He throws another knife and kills another dude. I was like, bro, this dude.
Yeah, that was he didn't have to do that at all.
I don't even think I noticed that.
Yeah, no, he did. No, the funny one was when they were fighting by the pool table, and he was throwing the pool balls, and it bounced off the wall and hit the girl in the head. Like she just dropped, and then he went and grabbed another one. He threw it, and it bounced off like 3 different walls, and then hit her in the head, and she dropped. Yeah, Joe, go back and watch the scene if you didn't notice that stuff. He's he's fighting Daredevil, and he's just throwing stuff. And when he's throwing it, people in the background are getting knocked out. Like people get knocked out.
He's not aiming for Daredevil. He's not aiming for Daredevil. He's just throwing it to kill people. He's like getting hit, and then you'll just randomly see. And you'll be like, wait a minute, hey, what the? Like, I had to rewind it. I was like, bro, is he killing people? Why he's getting beat up?
Killing innocent people for no reason, bro. And like literally, he's just like this. He's just flinging pool balls at people.
When they were in the stairwell, that was probably my favorite part.
Yeah, I think that's the same when he was talking when he was throwing the knives. I mean,
no, it was right before. Right before
that. Okay.
Yeah, stairwell is just him and Daredevil, and he's just sitting there just chucking knives into his chest.
No, but he killed somebody on stairwell to somebody's running up the steps. And I could have sworn he threw one, and
he got hit. He had got hit into the wall. Bro ran past him. He said, "I was like, Bullseye, why?"
Bro, for no reason.
No reason for that at all. But my favorite part about that scene is what this is also wild too. Daredevil watched the dude get killed. Then he starts to listen and hear somebody else in trouble. And Bullseye is just standing right there. I'm like, so you gonna watch bro get killed? Listen for someone else getting hurt outside, and you not gonna go after Bullseye who's on his way upstairs.
Well, he knew it was his friends in trouble. That's why he ran off, because he was like, okay, I hear Bullseye over here, but then I hear Foggy and them in trouble. So that's why he stopped and was like, I don't like that. And he dipped back. And when he ran back, that's when Foggy got popped. But the thing was, when Foggy got popped, because you saw the 2 people next to him, can't, and they died. And he got hit in the chest. And then he's like trying to run over there real quick. And dude, like I said, Bullseye's just flinging that shit too. At the same time, killing randoms. And it, bro, the court scene had me weak too. Because it was like, Yeah, you are going to life. It's like life without a possibility of parole. Like you're done.
Yeah, you are finished.
Like you're cooked.
You're
And I know Kingpin gonna get him out, but I'm still like, damn. Bullseye was putting in work for that
yeah,
one.
but yeah,
Hey,
they
Kingpin's so good too.
Yeah,
and
I'm
he's
what I
a,
so
like,
excited to see
that
him
dude's a
one
again.
thing
great
I,
actor.
yeah, one thing I did, and I also um it's giving the thing. So like I know you guys don't read comics really, but it's giving the thing of a comic run called Devil's Reign, where basically Daredevil becomes they basically make Daredevil out to be like a bad guy. So it's like
Yeah,
Daredevil, you suit up because
I
what
do
he
know.
said.
I know about this though.
You
I just
do
didn't read it.
okay. So it's like Daredevil. If you suit up, it's like I am giving everybody permission to basically like arrest you if you suit up in the Daredevil suit, and that's what they're following, and that is one of the best Daredevil stories ever told and that I've ever read. So if they continue with this, I think we're about to see like a generational season from Daredevil because they basically set it up. And they
That's why
even if y'all also I can't spoil that never because I season episode 2. You ain't seen it, so never mind. I ain't gonna say it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch tonight after this episode. I'm gonna watch tonight.
Okay, well they say Kingpin says something in episode 2 that he mentions somebody. Joe, I think you know what I'm talking about. And it let me know that okay, I think they're really trying to go down this devil's reign because it's letting me know I think they're gonna do is they're going to what I hope they do is either in this season or later on bring it all together to stop Daredevil from doing a certain thing I think they're gonna make him do. And I'm really excited because once I heard his name, I was like, oh okay. I feel like I know what's about to happen, and if it really happens, then whoever may I don't know who's directing this is a genius, and I'm very glad that they're directing this, and they need to stay behind Daredevil because they can bring Daredevil from not being an A-lister to being an actual A-lister if they continue this.
So
I think Daredevil's a household name now though. I think he is a
He's,
household
he's
name.
getting there. He's getting there because
so
some people still don't
here's
know
my
who.
concern though. Here's my concern though. Because I mean it did start off hot, but we gotta remember it is Disney Daredevil now. So they do have a lot of possibility to fuck it up.
I think here's the thing though. Here's the thing.
But
This
I
is
feel like
already starting off crazy because Disney shows usually wait 3
yeah,
episodes
like
before they really start to really like, okay, this is what's going on. This
this
was
is
immediate. They
this
got
is
into it immediately. So
this
I
is
think it is promising. And then I feel like they also realize that they're losing people because they're trying so hard to be PC and trying to be childish and trying to be funny and stuff like that. I think they're trying to go a different road with it and they're trying to get more violent and things like that. So I think that's why they're going a different route now. And they're trying to be like, hey, okay, they're making fun of us. We're gonna try to get them back. And that's why I feel like with even though Deadpool is supposed to be funny, with Deadpool, with this show, with it's not what I'm missing. Captain America, they're really trying to go above and beyond with how they're doing stuff and trying to get more serious. And I like that.
Yeah,
because it
I
makes
can't do the fucking silly shit anymore. I've been trying to rewatch all the Marvel shit in order again, and I got to Iron Man 3, and it just or no, it wasn't Iron Man 3. What was it?
Probably Thor 3.
Age of Ultron. That's what I'm on.
You don't like Age of Ultron?
Oh, first off, I fucking hate Age of Ultron, but
What?
I think it's the worst Avengers movie. But besides the point, the there's dumb yeah there's dumb jokes that are in it. It's like it's the start of the really bad
I
comedy.
know what jokes you're talking about. It's the jokes between Hawkeye and Quicksilver, right?
Nope, not even that. It's
No,
the
You should on the Iron Man one.
yes,
He's talking about he would bring back what's that shit called?
the language. I ain't gonna lie, that had me weak. I
yes,
actually got weak.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. The language.
Okay, listen. First watch.
That was cool though. That was
I
cool
was
though.
weak at first because it was just it made so much sense because of how Captain America is. It just made me laugh. I was like,
I
okay,
get it, but it's like it was the start of the dumb comedy though. Like I feel like they gotta pop off some jokes in that movie, and then it was just from there. It was we gotta be as funny as possible.
I really messed with. I thought here's the thing about Age of Ultron. I think with Ultron, he was low key terrifying. Like the way they did it. Like when he first like remember how he first showed up and he was in that dingy ass Iron Man outfit. And he was just might be
Yeah.
bugs on some of you
Bro, he was
bugs, but
spitting
there's
the
no bugs
coldest,
on me.
coldest monologue, bro.
Bro, that whole thing, like with that, and then when him taking over Jarvis, like all that was fire. I thought all that was fire.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
him
that
showing, and then him just cutting old boy's arm off like it was nothing. Like, yep, motherfucker, you don't need that no more. Like he was like
dang,
Ultron was
bro.
doing his thing.
It's cool, but I think the other Avengers movies are way better.
Ultron, to me, Ultron was a wasted villain. I feel like they should have made his reign longer. That's the one thing I hate about
Oh,
Marvel.
I definitely agree with that. I
We
definitely agree.
focused okay, listen, Thanos. Yes, I understand Thanos' reign, but it's like we focused. Marvel brings in these crazy villains, and they always lose in a weak way. Like Ultron didn't lose in a weak way. He definitely got beat in a like. I agree with that. That was fine, but he should have been at least 2 to 3 movies because Ultron is not a slouch. He is way more than they made him out to be. Now they bring the Ultron army, but they kind of handicapped. And I understand it's live action, but it's like I feel like they could have went further with him as a villain. I feel like he was just wasted. Like I wanted to see more.
Ultron when people like I mean, Ultron is like not a top tier level threat type shit, but like he's up there. Like he is up
He's up there, but he's
like
not like
I would say B level. He's a B level threat. Now the thing with Ultron is I get why they didn't do it and they only went, the one movie. I get why, but I agree with you. It should have been 2 or 3 movies. Realistically, it should have been 2 or 3 movies, but they're trying to they think we're dumb and they think we can't process there can be more than one big villain at one time. Like,
right. Like bro, we read a lot of us read comics.
yeah,
Like
you can have multiple
That's
villains.
their problem though. They're trying to reach people that don't give a shit. They're trying to reach everyday average people now.
okay, and here's the thing. I no longer take those types of people's opinion to heart anymore because it's like, okay, so you just like MCU movies and that's fine. But when it gets to them coming to at comic book people who are upset at when you're, not representing, what's the word I'm looking for? Depict? Is that the word depicting?
Probably. I gotta hear in the context.
Like depicting a certain character, like when you're like
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. So like when you're what's a good one? Okay, Null. All right. So for those that haven't seen Venom 3, Null's at the end. Okay.
I refuse to watch Venom 3. I refuse.
It's like my thing is no, I'm not Venom 3, Craven. So look,
Oh, yeah. I refuse that.
Hey,
Craven,
no. Craven was good.
I'm gonna watch it when it comes out on Netflix. It's gonna be on
Craven was
I mean, not
good.
on
Rhino
Disney
was
Plus.
bad.
Rhino, okay. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that. So look, Craven's Hunt, all right? Craven, here's what made me mad about No, all right? I keep jumping around, I'm sorry. That's my ADHD. But so
Back to Black Dahlia.
that guy. Anyway, but so Null in the comics can basically took on the entirety of Marvel and basically won. He basically won. He but I mean he lost in a very stupid way, but he basically won because he took on everybody, basically infected the entire world and other universes. And the thing was, you don't even have to fight Null. He doesn't have to get out of his seat. He can just send an army of symbiotes to fight you. My problem with it was you're bringing Craven, who is a regular man. He's super soldier with the lion serum, but he's basically a regular human to fight basically a god with an army full of symbiotes, and there's no Spider-Man involved. So it's like, where's the connection with these two? And
That's
then
why I don't like these Venom. That's why I don't have Venom, but or Venom too. That's why I don't like these villain movies. These villain based movies don't even have the hero in it. It's
because
just
here's the thing,
dumb.
we had Venom, Morbius, Craven, uh,
Okay,
who was the other one? Who's the other
listen.
one?
We don't need the hero in it though.
But we
Yes,
don't
we
even need
do.
the villain.
The movie sucked.
We don't, and I'll tell you why. Penguin.
Okay, that's a complete different
But
like
that was
thing.
No. He is a big villain though.
that was a
Eh,
fleshed no, his thing. That was a fleshed out TV show that was a sequel to a movie that we already to a hero movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was
So
kind of like it was
the
like
hero was already established.
so it was
These are
like it was
people
like
they act like the hero never existed yet.
it was like an A because like you know how it's like A, then there's A.1. A.1 was Penguin. Like Marvel will do Spider-Man as the A, then they'll just go straight to B with Sandman. We like wait a minute. Sandman wasn't even in the movie, bro. Like you feel me? Like
But to be
if it's
fair,
the
that
end,
was that was Sony. That wasn't even Marvel. That was Sony
right?
doing
Like
that
it's like, well,
bullshit.
why are you bringing us all these villains and none of them have connections to Spider-Man? We don't even know what universe Vulture's in. We don't even know what universe Morbius is in. It's so it's just so messed up right now. I'm like, bro, I don't understand any of this right now. I'm so confused.
Then
But
they
to
tried to
the
connect it, and it was nasty
yeah,
too.
like the thing is to connect it's not gonna make any sense when they try to connect it. They might as well just say, "Hey guys, we messed up by doing too much multiversal stuff." So, well, they did, yeah. And Wolverine and
Yeah.
Deadpool, they reset everything. They say, "Hey guys, we know we messed up with all this multiversal stuff, so we're just gonna reset everything." So I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know where we're going with this, but we'll see.
Well, from what it sounds like we're going with mutants because they had already introduced the animanium, and then it sounds like they did we get Beast?
Uh, no.
It was somebody. It was somebody we got.
Yeah,
I
no,
want
we
to.
got Beast. It was the end credit scene. In
Yeah,
the
I was gonna say. I
Marvel.
feel like it was end credit scene.
Oh
Yeah,
no, it was Beast. Yeah, it was Beast. I'm sorry.
yeah, we got Beast, and then we got Adamantium, so we know Wolverine's coming. So they're going down the right track. And like I said, well, so now Wolverine, Deadpool, so we combine that in there too. But yeah, but they introduced Adamantium, so even if they wanted to, they can go with the younger Wolverine, even though they don't need to at this point. Might as well just have them keep doing it.
And
like Deadpool say,
bro, they
till you're
don't.
90.
Hey, bro, they don't even need to go with Wolverine, bro. We want Cyclops. Just give us
No,
Cyclops.
man.
Don't say, don't say we, because I was never a Cyclops fan.
No, I love Cyclops, but like
No, I
Wolverine.
feel like they nerfed him. Like, I mean, I will say, like, Cyclops in the comics and Cyclops in the TV show, hard. That was never my guy, but hard.
How about to say,
Listen,
bro,
Wolverine
Cyclops.
though.
Listen,
I love Wolverine.
I like Wolverine, but he's like to me, he's another like he's not just overused. He's like Batman. He's just overused. You know, like
That's my thing with him.
I'm
Yeah.
ready to see something else. I love Wolverine. I love Batman. I will always go see their movies, always watch their TV shows, always play their games, always read their comics. But it's getting to a point where I'm like, okay, there are other X-Men. He's not even the leader of the X-Men, bro. Cyclops is.
They need to do my guy Iceman right. That's my guy. Iceman, that's my nigga.
Bobby Drake.
Iceman.
I honestly I'm here for X-Men origin stories. Like I want to see movies on all different characters, just origins.
I'll be
To be
listen. I
to
will
be
be.
fair, they were going down that road, but X-Men Origins Wolverine was so bad they said we can't do it.
Yeah, they looked at them like,
Because literally the next one was gonna be Magneto. It was gonna be Magneto X-Men Origins.
wasn't that at the end of the Origins movie?
I can't even remember. Like I said, we turned
Hey,
that shit up. We turned
I
that
just
shit off.
I gotta
No,
make you guys, I gotta
no.
make you
Actually,
guys
no, it
mad
wasn't.
quick.
No, it wasn't. Because the end was
He said we turned that.
no. I just remember we did watch that because at the end credits they had Deadpool's head. Remember his head got cut off,
Yeah,
and I guess somehow his mouth got cut open, so he was able to talk again, and he just started laughing, and I was like, yeah,
that was it.
yeah. He was at the end credits, so that was like, oh, I can talk
I
again.
thought it was.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
what
was it.
movie am I thinking of when
That's
Magneto
it.
was in
Yeah, we
the
go
when
ahead and take
Magneto
this
was
shit.
in the what movie am I what end credit scene was it when Magneto was drinking? Or was that in the movie? I can't remember. There's a scene where Magneto's like drinking and then you see Charles Xavier walk in and
He ain't walk.
well yeah, you're right. He rolled in there. He done rolled it, I forgot. He
No,
rolled.
that was a movie. I'm trying to think of what it was though.
Okay, so yeah, it was, you know what I'm talking about, right? Was it an end credit scene or was it in a movie? Or is it like in the movie?
I think was that
I
had to
think
been
I think it
after.
might
I
just
feel like that was after he died, wasn't it? Like wasn't
I'm just
quote
see,
unquote died.
I can't remember because I just know Magneto and it's young Magneto.
I feel like that was X-Men.
Was it?
I don't think it's
I,
young Magneto.
It
I
wasn't.
think that was. I think that was. I want to say that was Days of Future Past. I like it was because
That's what I'm trying to think.
I
I'm like,
was thinking
wasn't
Days of Future Past too. So that
But the thing is, I've only seen that movie once. I've only seen I've seen the first two. No, I've seen the first three X-Men movies a million times. Then after that, I've seen those movies once. I didn't care to watch the
They
movies.
fell off after that.
Yeah,
I love X-Men.
I
Bro,
do too, but that's why I didn't. That's why I couldn't watch them
oh
again
my
because
god,
the movie sucked.
this is gonna bother me. So now I need to know what I'm talking. I'll probably figure it out later. But
I've
All right,
seen X Men.
let's just rewatch X-Men. We can do it.
yeah,
I can't do it. I can't do
I
it.
feel like we listen. I feel like we should just do it for the podcast. Watch the X-Men as a whole, and then review it and see what we want from the X-Men. Because
I still haven't
Hey,
seen. I still haven't seen
that'd be
the.
some good weekly content. We could just watch one X-Men movie a week.
But Kenny, I do agree with you. I think they are gonna go the mutant route, which is fine. It's just don't mess this up. Okay, because I'm trying to dial back on being that comic guy who's read a lot of X-Men comics, and oh, this isn't common word.
His,
I don't want to be like that, but it's like it gets really hard when you when you bring a character from the comic, because I'm gonna say this because this is very true. Psylocke is basically an industry plant. No one even cared or knew who she was until the Rivals game. But the thing was, she was in other X-Men movies. She just did not have big parts. So I've always loved Psylocke. To see her in the game, and now she's getting a lot of love. I'm very proud of it. The only thing is, if you're going to represent her in these movies, I want it to be fairly accurate. Make her Asian. Make her.
but I could. What didn't Olivia Munn play her?
She's not Asian.
She is Asian. Olivia Munn is Asian.
No, Kenny. She's mixed. I want
Oh,
her to be Asian.
you want her to be full fledged.
Full fledged. I need it. I need it.
He said, "I need it."
I need it. I need
My thing about this too, with when you going into something that you love and they make a live action movie out of it, what I do, I know this sounds terrible, but what I do is I just take it for what it is. Because sometimes you can do something and be different, and it's still rock. Kind of like how we got the Joker in the Dark Knight. That was nothing like we've ever seen for the Joker, but we fucked with it. Sometimes you got to just kind of come in there with the just okay, I'm just gonna just take what it is at face
Yes.
value because it just is what it is. Sometimes you got to just take it like this is their interpretation of it and just see what they do with it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everything should
I
do
didn't
that, but
expect you to say Joker 2 was so good.
I didn't see
So I
that.
almost jumped.
I refuse to watch that too. That's no one. I hate musicals.
I'm not watching that. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah,
I
refuse.
fuck with musicals and I hated it.
Yeah, and that tell you something. If people that love musicals hated it, there's no. Why would I watch it? I hate musicals, and I was like,
I'm pretty sure theater kids was heated. Like, what is this?
they put up on the producers like,
We like your movie. I'm like, bro, imagine you sleeping, right? And you just hear like,
didn't like your movie.
bro, I would be scared, bro. I would be scared. Imagine
You see six niggas in turtlenecks like.
hold on, bro. Imagine having theater kids as your ops, bro. You don't even get to fight. You just gotta hear a song, bro. Like, bro, please. I'm just trying to sleep.
He said, "There's gonna be some trouble tonight."
Nightmare, nightmare. Like, bro, I just want to sleep, bro.
You got one nigga jumping on tables like, yeah. There's always one nigga in the back like, yeah.
And then there's always that one person that hit that random high note. That's the one that gonna take you out, bro. Oh my god, bro!
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Have them as ops, bro.
You just standing there like,
bro, we fighting? Nah, bro.
There's gonna be some trouble tonight.
They group is the operas.
The operas? That's crazy.
Operas.
The operas is crazy.
You gotta watch out for them. Why? You gonna find out, bro.
They all like. That's how they used to fight in the old Mortal Kombat games. They'd be like.
They would always have some nasty.
They'd be like.
That's another one. I ain't gonna lie. They don't need to make no more live action. They should stick to the cartoons.
Oh, I
They don't
agree.
even make more games.
Yeah,
To make more
I didn't
games.
like one. I don't know why they didn't just continue.
I'm
with
good on these fighting games, man.
Listen, it's always
we don't need new Tekken. We don't need new Street Fighter. We don't need no fucking.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just hope they don't bring back Hayachi. That's the only thing. I'm like, you threw him into a volcano with lava in it, and they're like, nope, still alive. You've thrown him in there 3 times now. Why is he still alive?
So do you
Driving
guys
me nuts.
dislike when? Oh my lord. Do you guys dislike like when they reuse villains that way? Like if they kill them off and then they bring them back.
I think it's to me. My whole thing. This is my thing. Stop killing characters, having us feel bad for them, sorry for them, whoever it is, and be like, oh, get that sense of relief if they're a bad guy, just to bring them back in the very next movie, and
Yeah.
it don't make sense half the time. I just be like, why?
Okay, I'm
Why?
about to say something wild. After they whooped on Loki in the MCU, that should have been the last time we saw him.
Oh, the way he got
No,
whooped,
I
yeah, that
agree.
should have
We
been
did
it.
not need that TV show. We did not
In
need
the
that fucking
TV show, we
movie.
did not need Loki coming back every like what other it was like every what other Avengers movie. He kept coming back and he
But
would make
but
small.
that's what I'm saying. Like they literally kept killing him, and then it was like, nah.
It's like die, do that.
That's what I'm saying. They got to the point where like it was like, okay, damn, like they killed him. Nope, he's still alive. Then they got, oh, he killed him. Then it was like, oh no, he for sure dead now. When they
And
killed him
then
in not Endgame but Infinity War,
yeah,
and then it was
and then
like, nope, now you got a TV show out now. It's like,
and then they
why?
they try to make us like him in the TV show. They try to make us like him in the TV show.
I feel
I
like they
But
didn't
tried to
like
make
the
us like
TV
him
show.
before. They tried to make us like him before that. I feel like.
it was when he did the whole isn't the sacrificial thing. What did he do?
Well, the TV show they try to make him. They try to make him like, oh, he's turned. He's a good guy, and he's pretty much this is his way of like. Pretty much, they turn him into Jesus. Pretty much, if we're gonna be real, they turn him into Jesus because they had him sacrifice himself for everyone else at the very end
Yeah, that's what they
of
try to make us
season
like.
2.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
See, they try. See, the thing was, see, they try to pull that from a comic because like he basically Thor forgives him when Thor shouldn't have forgave him, but right now in the comic he's like a semi good guy, but he occasionally plays his pranks. But my thing was after that beating he took in Avengers, that should have been legit the last time we saw him.
because Hulk was tossing his ass.
Hulk killed that man. He's yeah, he's dead. I'm like, bro, he's dead. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
it was, bro. Look, the slant, like he beat him so bad. They said we're gonna make this a move in a video game now. Like that's like a staple now. Like whenever they show,
bro, he slammed that
Yep.
he slammed him to oblivion. Even I was like, Hulk, okay. Whoa.
I remember watching that. And I was like, God, I was like,
Jesus
sheesh.
Christ.
That definitely made me like Hulk more though, because like I feel like I never bonded with him, and then
I was never a Hulk fan either.
Yeah, never.
that scene was like, holy
Hulk is
shit!
always
I
been,
did. I love that, and then I liked him in the Incredible Hulk when they had Edward Norton play him. That's why I was like, oh, okay, Hulk's getting busy.
that's my favorite Hulk movie.
And then
Yo,
that man
Lou
got throat chopped.
Ferrigno as Hulk though.
No.
Bro, I
Okay,
fucking
hold
hate
on,
that
Joe.
show.
What
I
did you
hate that
say?
show so much.
I'm just kidding. I've never even
Joe,
watched
I was
it.
about to say, Joe,
I
I
have.
will jump through this screen right now.
I've seen that, and I've seen the old Wonder Woman. My lord,
I never seen that either.
my lord,
Bro,
that shit is terrible,
Joe, spare yourself. Do not watch.
bro. Shit is
You know
terrible.
what's crazy, Jalil? Kenny will watch these shits, but he won't watch the greatest superhero show of all time.
That's what I'm
But then
saying, bro.
his thing.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I grew up watching all this kind of stuff though. Like, but that's
Okay,
why
well,
I'm like,
you ain't fucking grown up yet.
that's
Bro,
why. No, I'm saying
listen.
I've grown up
No,
watching all this stuff, and then that's why I don't like Superman now. It's not like I'm just like, oh,
I do
I
too.
randomly don't like Superman. There's a
I,
reason I don't like him.
Kenny, I hated Superman.
I
I
did
hated
too.
Superman.
I
This
dislike
man, this man was a fucking disgrace to the nerdism. I did not like this man at all. There was 0% chance.
Nah,
These guys talked me into it. I watched one episode. I said, yes, pretty good. Kenny, the show almost made me cry.
I watched
that.
all that shit with him in it. I would never respect a man with drawers
Superman,
outside his pants.
no. Superman and Lois is the equivalent. The ending is equivalent to the Notebook.
I didn't like the Notebook.
No, no, no.
That's not
The
No,
Notebook to
never mind.
people who love the Notebook.
you
But,
made
listen,
you
Kenny,
made you thought I was gonna be like, oh shit, let me go watch that. Like, no,
No, no,
I
no.
hated the Notebook
I'm
too.
saying
this
it's the
Superman,
equivalent to like what women with the
like
Notebook.
this version of Superman was like it's not that they didn't humanize him, but they made it to where you
Yeah, sympathy
could
for
like
him.
relate to him a little bit, you know. So it's like like if you could actually imagine like an actual Superman, I feel like it would be just like
It's
the
like the
show.
boys. It's
Yeah, yeah,
like how the boys could be real. This Superman could be real.
yeah. Like it's like okay, he can actually because you see Superman. You were introduced to the Superman that's almighty and macho. Can't nobody stop me. Green Rock.
Yeah, fuck him.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like okay, yeah,
Everyone can stop
that
Superman in this
Superman
show.
is boring. I agree. That Superman is boring.
And that's what and look, that's what I was trying to say to Kaon
Well, you
for
know
weeks.
his
And he was like, bro, you can't. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bro, that's what I grew up on was this nigga just being like, by the way, I'm stronger than a locomotive and faster than a speeding bullet. And it's just like,
No.
bro, that shit is trash.
yeah,
I
like
never feel that in this show. Not a single time.
you don't feel that like you can actually feel you can actually because they make him literally fight people that is on his level. So it's like he loses to people he should be losing to, like a Doomsday. You know what I'm saying? Like Doomsday should be rocking. Whoa, that was pause. Okay, whoa, that was pause. Doomsday should be beating him up. I'm about to say something crazy, bro. Doomsday should be, like those are fights that he should be dealing with. And then it's like he's like then he's a dad. So you're like, oh, okay. Then his sons have power. He's trying to help them out. You know, and so it's like, okay, I can relate to that because it's like a dad with all this power. He sees his sons they're going through what they're going through. I also got to save the world. I have a wife that can help me out. Her dad hates my guts and wants me dead. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of things going on, and it just feels very real. Because when you think about this, like what celebrity, like it's like a celebrity, like a celebrity kind of. Think of it like a celebrity that has a lot of power. Ooh, never mind. That's not a.
Yeah, I about to say I don't want to see Kanye West with powers. That'd be awful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, now I don't know where I'm going with
It's
that.
like if Jake Gyllenhaal was actually a superhero.
You should have known that
I
was
love
coming.
Jake, but we can't use him.
That's a good example.
It's a really like Kenny. It's a really good show. I think you would like it. I think you would be like. Okay,
I'm putting it in my top 10 shows of all time.
it's my favorite superhero show.
Oh yeah, that blew
Like
every superhero show out of the water for me.
I don't like that. I've yet depending on how this Daredevil goes though. Depending on how this goes, will determine if Daredevil
Is
goes
it better than Echo?
Kenny. I will. Don't make me mad, bro. I'm trying to be a good person. You gonna make me curse, bro. Listen. Don't ever in your life don't play like that.
Bro, Echo was so bad I couldn't finish that shit. I made it to like episode 4. I said I can't do this no more.
There's
I just
a
watched the
lot of
Daredevil.
Marvel shows are so hard to get through.
that one and Miss Marvel were the two I couldn't do it. I know that makes me sound like
I like Miss
misogynist, but those
Marvel.
two shows sucked.
I
Like it
like
was
Miss Marvel until the end. Until they made her a mutant. That's when I got mad. I said,
when they got to the wedding one, that was the one I was like, I can't do it. I can't.
that
Like I
fight
literally had a
was crazy
conversation with myself. I
though.
said, I can't do it no
That
more.
fight scene was crazy though.
Bro, look. I remember I tried to watch that shit 4 different times. And I remember on the 4th try, I was on my phone texting somebody. And I was just like, damn, I'm really texting. I'm not even paying attention to this shit. And the shit was over. I said, yeah, let me go ahead and
Just never
just
watched it.
not do this shit. I popped in It's Always Sunny and went to bed.
I thought I did like I like Miss Marvel. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's just that I just didn't like that they just randomly made her a mutant when she's literally an Inhuman. I don't like they just throw her in there as a mutant. I'm like, so do you guys even know how mutants work?
That
You
was the one. He said, "You know how mutants work."
because
That
like
was the one I just told my dad to tell me what happens. I said, "Dad, tell me what happens to the rest of it." And I just
because when you're a mutant, you know you're born with your power. She was not born with that. She acquired that. She was not born with it.
well, I'm trying to think. Are there any mutants that just became mutants and not
Some
they weren't
some
born
of
with?
their X genes awakened later.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember that because I know some people it like kind of happened later, but I'm trying to think if
Yeah,
anybody
like
just became a mutant, like just like made themselves a mutant. They
oh,
was, they was treating them mutants like they was niggas.
yeah, that's why Magneto was like, nah, y'all gonna feel this pain. Take this White House. I mean, take the stadium.
Niggas.
That's why I'm always say, listen, his actions were extreme. He went to extreme measures, but Magneto was not wrong. He had every right to do what he did.
All right, this might be a dumb question, but I just can't think of it. What makes them a mutant?
The X gene.
So it's okay. It's the gene. That's right.
Yes,
Okay.
the X
So just
gene.
imagine like the boys, but they weren't experimented on. They just kind of
Yeah.
had it.
It's
Yeah,
like the
I was just thinking like the way that you guys were just saying it there. I thought you meant that they had to like get the power into them
oh no, it's
No,
like
no, no, no.
after
No,
they're born.
we're saying they're born with it, kind of like having like a superhero like trait, like kind of like you know you
Yeah.
have like yeah, it's kind of like that.
like you it's like you're a special like child. You
Special
just had like
case.
a special chromosome or something that just had
Yeah.
like some type of ability in it, and then you just they just call it an X gene, and then they named a
I
mutant,
would have
aka the N word. But
I would have definitely been a villain though if I was a
Yeah, we know.
mutant. I would have definitely been a villain. I would have been on Magneto's side.
yeah, I would have sided with Magneto. I'd have been right there with him at the White House
That
with a gun or something. I've been right there
nigga
with him.
Magneto said.
He said,
Damn.
"Bro, just fool me
Bro,
off."
he left so sassy. He said,
Bro, Magneto was so he dropped it and just left. I was like,
bro,
"Damn,
imagine being a random civilian. You're like, what the hell? You see a nigga floating over you like.
bro, you in the middle of a football game. You just start rising. You just look. You just see a dude just. Hey, you see that?
I know they who I think it is.
Like, bro, you at work. You at work. You just. Like,
Look out the window, like, is that who I think it is?
they're like, hey, bro, that Magneto dude, he flying. He got a stadium, bro. Look.
That shit's gotta be stressful though. Just be like, you just watching the news and they'd be like, supervillain has taken over the city once again.
Yeah.
Everything you're like, bruh. You living in Gotham, you're like, God damn.
All right, let's do that. Gotham or Krypton? Not, I said Krypton. Metropolis.
What would I rather live in?
Yeah, Gotham or Metropolis.
I'd rather live in Metropolis. I feel like it's always daytime, Metropolis. I
I'ma
swear
tell
it's
you what.
always daytime.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why I don't
And
want
Gotham's always nighttime.
It is always nighttime, but listen,
Always.
you gotta think
No,
about
I'm gonna say Metropolis too though, because like Lois and Clark are there.
yeah, but what if he uses? Listen, man, you got to see who Superman fights. Okay, no,
I live in the middle of nowhere. He's not gonna affect me.
he might get punched out there. What you mean? He
Yo,
might get
for
punched
real.
out there. Your house is gone, bro.
You just see like this trail of dirt where like a hole has like like a person's
feel
eye
me?
just went through. He
Like
just,
imagine, and here's the thing, Joe, your place
flies away. You're like,
where you're at, you're like, bro, what the? Your place is the main place. A person like Brainiac is going to get minions. I'm gonna be real. Okay, you're gonna be out. Listen, you're gonna be outside coming off a long day of work. A big old UFO gonna come down. You just zoom. You go home, bro. You be like,
yeah,
yep.
I would
never-
definitely choose
never gonna see you
Metropolis.
again.
He don't fight nearby houses. I feel like it's always in like by
Superman?
office buildings and stuff, and he just
Yeah, I know, bro. Kenny, you're at work. Okay, imagine when you do what you do. You on the phone all day with people that say 2, 3, all day. Okay. You on the phone. Somebody is going. They going crazy. You look to your right and you just see Superman. Like, all right, look, I ain't got no job no more. You go downstairs to get into your car. You see a random civilian's head just bobbling on your car like.
here's a funny thing about that though. Funny thing about that whole thing. You just be minding your own business. Like let's say Gotham, for example. You're minding your own business. You're like, okay, I want some Swedish fish, I want some Skittles, I want a Powerade. I'm gonna go to the convenience store real quick. You go in there and all of a sudden you hear you hear, give me all the money from the counter. Yeah, give it to me. All of a sudden you hear, put that down. You're like, oh shit, I'm in this mess. Where is he? I'm not gonna tell you anything, Bats.
You're back like, bro. Just tell him, bro.
He's at the southeast corridor. That's where he's at. He always got that nasty accent. He's in the
Corridor.
southeast corridor.
Hey, yo, boss. The Batman got me, man. He got me.
Hey, cops! He got me. They was got a nickname for Penguin. Hey, cops! He got me.
Imagine you get a late night call from a girl. Yo, come over. You trying to speed over there? You look to your right. You see Batman. I ain't getting no.
Just looking at you.
He just land on your car. You're like, bro, I was just trying to get some cheeks. But he like,
or you about to crack? You about to crack? It's dark in there. You about to crack, and you like, you got the rubber in your pocket. You like, nah, I don't see you here. Put that rubber on. You like, oh shit. Go ahead, put that rubber on.
Hey, bro.
Put the rubber on.
Like, hey, put it on, bro.
You like,
what?
Because he whooping your ass for some petty crimes. You start jaywalking, this nigga break your arm.
You jaywalking, right? You get hooked. You get hooked like
you get beat up like the movie The Batman. Like you.
So the thing is, none of them really did anything crazy. All Batman had to do was scare them. He beat the living.
Bro, you just steal a pack of gum. You like
bro, I'll put it back. And that's not even the worst part, bro. It might not even be Batman that's out that night. It might be Nightwing. You just see some player and kick you straight in the face.
You're like, help! Why are you beating me like this?
And then that's not even the worst part. He might hit you with a quip like, "That's all you got, loser." You even trying to fight, bro.
Nothing worse than leaving somewhere. So you just do a petty crime, bro. So you just see psh, almost just smoke come up. You're like, damn.
Hey man, I'm trying to go. Please. Oh, bro, you just got better from being sick. You come outside. Next thing you know. Cause freaking you got a scarecrow. Like, I just got better, bro. I was just in there dying. Now I'm about to die again, bro.
Imagine here's a place imagine you had your you had an office party, like a night office. You're like, I don't want to go to that shit. I'm gonna go, I'm just go to that. And then all of a sudden Joker's like, well, like he did in the movie.
You gotta accept it, like
now you're all hostage. Now you're all hostage.
And you gotta keep in mind you drunk. You high too.
Why is he like this? Where's Batman? Bruce, where are you going? Bruce, where are you going?
Batman's not here.
He's not here. Everybody put the gun. Everybody put this stuff on the ground right now. Give me your jewels. And all of a sudden you hear, put that
down. Don't pick it up. Don't eat it. Like what? Bro,
take your card. Throw that Brady.
You at the creek with your girl, right? And you about to get something Killer Croc.
At the creek?
You bite your feet off, bro. Oh, you sick, bro.
He said you at the creek.
You about to get some. He come out and chomp your shit, bro.
Seeing Killer Croc at a creek would be crazy.
He's at the creek.
Bro, because Killer Croc is always just some red. He be in the sewers, but
just some murky waters.
Right. Oh my God, bro.
Or you get robbed, you need help, and all of a sudden the main goon is Solomon Grundy. You're like, oh God.
And the thing is about Solomon Grundy, you just gotta hope he having a good day.
You're like,
hey,
he's born on a Monday.
He's like, you good?
Died on a Tuesday.
Revived on a Wednesday.
That's why I like about Solomon Grundy, though. He really whooped your ass to tell you his story while he do it.
Like, bro, I don't care, bro. Just hurry up and beat me up, bro.
Batman getting tossed. He choke slamming him. Died on a Tuesday.
Like, bro, man, it's a hot day, bro. Man, I wish he'd cool off. Here comes Mr. Free. Like, bro, I didn't mean freeze me, bro.
Like, bro, it is summer.
Please, I gotta oh, bro, I would hate to live. I'd hate to live. But I think I could. I'd probably pick Metropolis too, but
definitely Metropolis.
Because
what is Kick-Ass Marvel?
Nah, he's not. I don't think he's.
I don't think he's either.
He's not.
Probably one of those independent ones.
Okay, for some reason I thought it was Marvel.
Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I think he should have a reboot. Nope. All right.
well, I had to think about it. I'm like, should he get one?
I
The
mean,
first one, I thought the first one was cool. The second one, I didn't really
I
care about.
his comics right now, it's a girl now. It's a little black girl.
Oh, it's a comic. I didn't know it was a full.
He
a
had
full comic.
I think I don't know if he's dead. I don't know if the other Kick A Word is dead, but
that first movie of Kick-Ass was super good.
yeah,
Yeah, the first one was good. The second one, I was like, they're doing a little too much with this.
I might have to watch
I
that.
love Jim Carrey though.
I do.
We're the good guys. We're the good guys. I love that one.
Speaking of,
There's spots.
Jim Carrey's my guy, man. I love Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Keep making Sonic movies so he can keep acting. He says he's only doing Sonic movies, so please keep making Sonic movies. You know that's my guy.
Bro, Kenny, did you remember the part when he first walked in and he started singing, bro?
He was ugly.
I was crying, bro.
He was ugly.
He came in singing. I was crying. That dance scene had me weak, bro. I was like, bro, this is prime Jim Carrey right now. Oh my god.
I said, this is disgusting.
I loved it though.
We're going to end it right here. Anime post.
Joe.
Out.
What is that?